What's up, everyone, with my channel? I'm DJ A Black Guy. And then for the first time, hit that like button, subscribe button. So I just got back from theater from seeing Creed 3, starring Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. Just want to give my quick little review and stuff of the movie and everything. Overall, right now, that's probably my favorite movie of the year. I was thoroughly entertained the whole time. The acting was good, outstanding performance by everybody on screen. I thought the story was good. Kind of delve more into what happened between Jonathan Majors' characters, Adonis, and Michael Majors' character, Damien, how they grew up together. And then obviously, Damien's character, he went to jail, and Creed succeeded in life and everything. So he gets back, and it starts from there. But I really enjoyed this movie. It's worth to watch. The acting was a point. The fight scenes and the choreography were amazing, amazing. And the camera work they did, oh my god! There were certain shots where I was in my seat trying to dodge a punch because I felt like I was about to get hit. And there's one scene where they're rotating around the fight, and they even go like outside of this corner and come back like this. It's just such a good scene. And I won't ruin it for you, but there's one scene, one part of the final fight they have, and I thought it was one of the most amazing ways to show a fight. It's just like this a quick little thing. Is like everything disappears, and it's kind of like they're in their heads fighting, but they're in the ring fighting, and it's so good. And I know Michael B. Jordan talked about in an interview how he's obviously he's a big fan of anime and everything growing up as a kid, and he said it had a lot of influence on the fights that he did, and that their scene it's heavily in there. You see the how they slow down some moves, how they cut the camera. It's like you're watching a live action anime. Then they do the Dragon Ball Z punch there. I think it's sort of in the trailer where how they get punched in the stomach and all the spit comes out and like ooh, and you see the back how it comes out the back. They even showed like hit so hard the sweat came off his back on that side. Real good. Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I said the fights were I think it's what outside like in the gym fights. There's 3 major fights in the movie, and each of them were very good. Had some throwbacks to the old movie and everything, from Apollo to Rocky and everything. They were mentioned obviously and everything. Yeah, it's a very good movie. I recommend if you're going to see it, go see it this weekend. I honestly think Jonathan Majors' performance as Damien is more menacing and intimidating and scarier, I guess you would say, than Kang and Ant-Man. I that's just my personal opinion because he was, and these two fellows, man. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. And this ain't whatever. Those dudes were freaking ripped. Like, I don't know what regiment they had them on for training for this video, but holy shit, those boys got ripped. That makes me want to get my ass back in the gym and get some up in shape like that. But obviously, I can't right now because I got the broken wing right now. But yeah, really enjoyed this movie. I'm glad to see Jonathan Majors. Well, he got 2 movies in theater right now, so he's doing real good. And Michael B. Jordan, they're up and coming. I think Michael B. Jordan produced this one, right, or directed? I can't remember what it was. I think he directed. But yeah, I'm becoming a bigger fan of both of them, and I hope to see more them getting more good parts and more movies and big established movies and everything. I think Michael B. Jordan is supposed to film the sequel to I Am Legend with Will Smith. That should be interesting. But shout out to Jonathan Majors, shout out to Michael B. Jordan. The movie was amazing. I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. I could sit here and try to find a fault to it, but I would really be nitpicking. There's a couple scenes where it probably could not have been there that makes sense, but well, I wish it was. Honestly, I wish the last fight was a little bit longer, but the way they did it though, it made up for it not being as long. But yeah, and honestly, the whole movie, I never felt like there was a dull moment. Like I always felt like, okay, let's keep it. It was good. It was very paced very well. I never felt bored at all in the movie. It always had like a good direction where it was going. You never felt like bored, during the movie. And I remember looking down, I was like, oh man, there's only 20 minutes of the movie left, man. This time's flown by. But yeah, really enjoyed the movie. Go see it. 9.5 out of 10. Creed 3. That's my review. Leave a comment down below. Also, before we leave, I want to say shout out to my grandfather. He died a few years ago, but I remember as a little kid, like 6, 7 years old, he was a big boxing fan, and he got me into boxing. He's watching, and I remember I'm kind of showing my age. There used to be a channel called ESPN Classics, and they played all the old sports, games and everything from baseball, football, and they had boxing on there. And he would sit there and watch all the old boxing like Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, the old black and white films. He being his lazy boy, dodging and jabbing and everything. And I remember and him trying to explain to me who this fighter was and this and that and all that and everything. So shout out to my grandfather. I miss you. Thanks for getting me into boxing. Also, I'm kind of, boxing isn't as big in my opinion as it used to be. Especially in the '90s, the late '80s, '90s, man, it was big, man. When pay-per-view came out, everybody was watching it. But once UFC came along, kind of took the thunder and the popularity from it. But I wish it would go back to old days, but I still enjoy it. I don't follow it as much as I used to back in the day. I keep track of, like the big names and everything. And I see like a fight and everything. But if it's on, I haven't paid for a pay-per-view fight in a long time, but I do like to see who's contending and fighting and everything. But that's just my thoughts. Leave a comment down below if you've seen Creed, if you like the movie, if you like boxing, your favorite boxers. Yeah, that's it. Go see the movie. Till next time, guys. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.